Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of the build of the Lego Angry Birds movie, Piggy Pirate Ship. This is how far we made it in part 1. Check it out if you missed it. But right now, see, we're to ore all the way back. We're going to move on to bag number 4. So we have 3 bags left. We're going to complete them all in this video. Bag 4 appears to have the most parts in it of the 3 remaining bags. Just kind of getting into the details of the model at this point. We do have our next mini animal. It's Leonard. He's one of the pigs. You can see he's got his wire hair beard. So there's no assembly to these birds or pigs. They come pre-assembled. It's really just one mold. There's nothing really to assemble. Okay, so we're gonna build what looks like some sort of water wheel. It's gonna go on the side of the boat. So we take this wheel piece, attach these 1 by 1 round bricks. Line up another one right over it. It goes there. And then we have 6 of these modified plates with the little bar on it. And then on each one of those modified plates we put a slotted tile. So, kind of a repetitive build. So that's our first little water wheel. Bring our boat over, and this will attach right there on the side. So you can see where the wheels turn, it turns that little water wheel. So that's pretty cool. Now that we have that built, we're going to do another one. Now this one is just a mirrored version of it, and really the only thing that's mirrored about it is the modified plates of the bars are just clipped on, facing the opposite direction. So these will clip like this. Alright, got 2 more. 1, 2. 2 more of these slotted tiles. Okay. Now that one. Goes there. So once again, when the wheels turn, so do the water wheels. Next up, we have this stud with a hole in it. We're going to put a crown on there. It's a crown with a little bar on it. That drops into this little compartment here. Next we have a plate with a round brick and a printed, looks like a newspaper or some sort of article that shows you how to cook eggs. So that's probably why the birds are angry, because they're stealing their eggs to cook them, to have eggs for breakfast. starting to build up the inside of the model. We have a little sink tap piece right there. Panel and some trans orange studs. Blue plate. Here's our frying pan to fry the eggs. And we have some sloped bricks. Big arched brick there. Alright, we have a Technic brick with pins with studs on the end. We'll get a wood tile. We saw a lot of those in the last video. Four of these 1x4 bricks. I have another Technic brick with the pins with studs. Alright, so now move that to the side. We have another little Technic assembly. Start to use some of these Technic pieces. We have a axle. Let's see, black 4-long axle. Do a half bushing. We have this little pulley wheel, another half bushing, and then another axle connector. In this little box is a string. So what we're going to do is create a little crane or lift or something. Just kind of let that unravel. And the strings are not my favorite thing to do because it's hard for me to tie them on. Okay, we got that string tied on. And then I guess what I'm going to do is spool it on here. So just kind of turn it till it gets all to the end. Just like that. Looks good enough. Bring that over, attach that there. Next is another Technic brick. Couple bricks with studs on the side. And we have our 5-long axle that will go in there. So that kind of connects it together. So you can see I can now turn this. It's all interlocked. See, did I miss some 1x1s? Somewhere I did. Sloped bricks, some 1x4s, and 1x2s. Technic brick with this Technic axle piece. plates will help hold everything together. A few more plates. And some more axle joiners. These are the black variety of them. And then this axle joiner with a pinhole goes on top there. So now we can reach around, give our string a pull, slide it through this hole. And the end of my string is curled, so it's actually making it kind of hard to push through. There we go. So that's our string threaded through that. Next we have this wheel with a non-friction pin that'll go here. A larger wheel that'll go up here. Have this rubber tread piece that will slide over these wheels. That goes there. That's actually what controls the string, like reeling it in or not. And then this large gear will cover it up. Alright, let's get some plates on here. To the side, have this large curved brick. This goes right here. Alright, so that completes bag number 4. So now, move some extra pieces to the side. We're moving on to our 5th bag. Okay, we have all the contents of the 5th bag dumped out. We have the pirate pig. And there is some slight assembly for this one. He has a pirate's hat on and holding a blunt tipped sword. He also has a cool little hook hand. He's got the hook hand. So that is our 3rd little mini animal. Not really a mini fig, but a mini animal. Alright, so we're going to bring this back over. We're going to continue to build on the top of it. This top area has some plates and a tile goes right here. Couple 4x4 plates. Okay, so this gets a 2x4. And we have this quarter round brick. That'll go there. Basically repeat this for the other side. Move that to the side for a second. Goes there. Couple more plates on the top. Some slopes with some 1x2s. The 1x2 got slope there. Couple tiles. So on the front of this boat, we're going to put some tiles. Let me try to find the best way to hold this. Six of these jumper tiles go on there next. Move this to the side. This is going to be the front, very front of the boat part. Alright, and this also explains why we haven't tied the string on to anything yet. So this attaches to all those jumper tiles, and then they show the string being pulled through this Technic brick on the front. There's our string going through there. We have this printed shield. It's basically printed with like a little pig snout. And we have a hook. It's going to go on the end of the string. There we go. Alright, so there's our hook. We do have a rock piece that has a clip on it. Alright, so now looks like we're done with that portion. We can come around to this side, start putting some tiles on here. Couple slopes. Got an assortment of more slopes. And more tiles. Move that to the side. We're having a little sub build. Put this axle through some Technic bricks with an axle holes. Some 1x3 black tiles, red axle, another axle joiner, axle. Two of these round 2x2 plates. Another axle joiner. This, bring this over, attaches back there. That's why this bucket, or I mean a crate, we're going to put some food items in here. So we have an ice cream cone, we have a banana, and we have some red studs. That attaches to that red modified tile. And then we have this crossbow piece. And we're going to insert a trigger, and then a red stud goes in there. So it's basically a stud launcher. And that will also go in the crate. We have an extra sword. A few other small extra pieces. So that completes bag number 5. Now we're on to our 6th and final bag. Okay, we have everything dumped out for bag 6. We have our final bird. This is the bomb bird. He was in a little bag by himself. It's the biggest mini animal in this set. It's a pretty big little bird. So, not too many parts left in this final bag. So let's go ahead and bowl right through all this. We have some of these frame pieces. Go like that. Sloped brick on top of it. Some of the log bricks. Technic brick. Compartment to make. Looks like the driver's compartment or the captain's bridge, whatever you call it on a boat. So we have bricks with studs on the side. We have a steering wheel. We have a jumper tile. We have panels. 1x3 plates, a plate with a rail on the side, windshield, a 1x4 tile, and we have 2 of the printed little wood pieces. It looks like they've patched the side of it. This whole little module attaches right up there on top. Move that to the side. We have some more Technic bits. Okay. This whole piece will go right there. Now it looks like we're going to build some sort of crane element. So that one goes on the back. Alright, so now I have this box, and inside the box there's a net. So the instructions show us putting the net on the table, and we're going to put a dish underneath the corner, put a stud on it, and then put another dish on top of the stud. So that will basically create a connection point underneath, or basically on each corner of the net. I've never seen a technique like this in an official Lego set, so this is kind of new to me. Like that. It goes there. Now we're going to put a bar with a clip inside of each one of those. This piece with a little clip piece on it, and we're going to pull up each one of these corners, clip it on, kind of push those down so you can kind of see it's created this little fishing net style piece. And we're going to drop 4 eggs in there. So that's where they hold the eggs that they've captured. Right there on the back of the boat on this net. Okay, not bad. Move this to the side. We have more Technic pieces. So this piece will slide all the way in there. Quite a bit of Technic going on this last bag. That's what's kind of deceiving about Technic. The parts are so small that it may look like you don't have many parts, but when it's all said and done, you end up with quite a few parts. So that becomes dropped. Way to go. Goes right there on top. Dang, this thing's getting big now. It's getting taller. Alright, so we have another long axle. Alright, so this one goes all the way on the top. So you can see how tall it is. It's really getting tall. So I'm kind of put it there for now. Move the box so you can kind of see what's going on up there. Alright, we have one more long Technic piece to build. On there, and that goes there. Now we have 2 more of these pins with the toe balls. Those both go there. And this one will attach right there. Alright. So you can see how tall that mast is compared to the whole thing. Alright, so we're going to open up our little bag of flags. Let's start with the big one, and these just go on the toe ball pieces. See that there? This little piggy flag goes on this bar right back there. Next we have the smaller sail mast, and then the medium one will go all the way on the top. Move this up some. Goes like that. And then on the very top of these, we have these tan colored flags. And there we go. That completes the model. So let me move this back. It's actually really tall once you have the flags on there. Down a bit. It's so tall I can't even get it all in the shot. But the bulk of the set is really down at the bottom right there. So you can see we've got the boat, we've got the crane, we've got pirate pigs, and we've got angry birds. Take him out. There we go. So tell me your thoughts, put a comment down below, let me know what you think of this set. It's a pretty cool part pack. I really like all the parts. If I see